All right, guys, so for our intercession class, we are going to be completing kind of a unique series of projects. So first of all, we will complete a proposal, and then we will do a profile, a fact sheet, a essay commentary, and a creative commentary. Okay, those are our projects. Now, all of these will be centered around the same social issue that you choose. Okay, so under paper resources, there is a link to the English 205 prompts, and the document contains all the prompts for the whole semester. So I just want to talk briefly about each one, and then this video will be placed in the paper resources tab here once it's uploaded. And so once the new assignment becomes available during the folders for the week, you can return to that paper resources tab and come back to this video and refresh on what that specific prompt is. But I kind of want to give you an overview on all of them right now, okay? So we will be completing, as it says here, in a multi-perspectival argument on a topic or controversy, and create primary and secondary source material that communicates a unique understanding of the topic you choose. And you're going to be using a mixture of genres, each one allowing you to communicate a specific perspective and provide information in an enlightening way. I'm asking you to create 3 different pieces that together shape a coherent whole so that your reader can get a sense of how the pieces connect and what the overall frame or question is. In order to define this frame or question yourself, you will write an introductory piece, a prospectus or statement of purpose, and I am calling it a proposal. Okay, so if we look here, this kind of tells you what the proposal is about. It's about 1.5 pages, a short description of the issue's context, and an annotated bibliography, which is about 2 sentences explaining how you're going to use your sources. The bibliography will be a work in progress, and you can change it once we start moving on to the other projects. And then this proposal is due January 8th to Blackboard this coming Sunday. So in your first week's folder, I have included a link to 60 social issues. Okay, they're advertisements, but when you scroll through them, you can kind of get an idea of all these different social issues, right? Deforestation, child molestation, plastic bags, human rights, drunk driving. So there's so many different things that you can do for the project, and that link will give you some ideas. Then I just kind of here break down the proposal for you. I give you an outline. You need to state the problem, present the solution, describe ways to implement your solution, a precedent, which is an event that happened in the past that has shaped the social issue, concede a problem with your solution, refine the proposal, describe what will happen without the change, and reiterate the solution. And this outline too is also found in the proposal chapter for the week that you'll be reading, okay? And I have provided, of course, 2 sample proposals for you to look at. And these 2 topics will stay with you throughout the course. So when we get to the profile project in just a second, I will have a sample on Planned Parenthood and on Free the Nipple. And that will, you'll have those 2 topic samples for every single project so you can see how these projects are developing. But you are choosing a social issue of your choice. This first project is a proposal. And then you will do, like I just mentioned, the profile. Okay, so let's look at the profile. Oops. So the profile, when we return to the prompt sheet, you will see here it is due January 15th to Blackboard on Sunday. Your rough draft will be due on Thursday. So every Thursday for the course, your discussion boards are your rough drafts. Okay, and those are due on Thursdays. And then every Sunday, the final drafts are due. So for the profile, what you're going to do is choose a person, group, place, or event that is central to the issue of your choice. The purpose of your profile is to make concrete and personal what would otherwise remain abstract and remote. Even though your profile presents the chosen entity as seen through your eyes, avoid I, focus on your subject, and describe it in a variety of rhetorical strategies. Okay, it will be 3 to 4 pages, and you can kind of see the rest of the criteria here. But what I want to show you is a sample profile. Okay, So this student is writing on Free the Nipple, which means she thinks that women should have the right to go topless in public just like men. Okay, so here for her proposal, she has Free the Feely here, which is a clever title. She goes on to say that Felix Feely was a woman who was wrongfully arrested for being topless in public. So she has a visual of her being topless in public, and then she goes on to talk about this woman and how she was wronged. Notice here that because she picked this person, it is very clear how she feels about women being topless, right? She thinks that women should be able to be topless, and it is very clear based on who she chose as the profile and how she writes about this woman. Okay, so you can go through and see how she did hers. And then there's one more sample, and you can find this as well in your folder that talks about the profiles. But this student is deciding to talk about the issue of defunding Planned Parenthood. And this student is arguing that we should not defund Planned Parenthood, that it is essential that Planned Parenthood stays open. So she chose the organization Planned Parenthood itself for her profile. She has a little graphic here with their motto, which I think is really good. And she goes on to talk just about the organization. She has another picture here and here. So you can also go through here and see how she is talking about Planned Parenthood. And when you read it, you'll see that she is clearly against the defunding of Planned Parenthood. So again, the profile is based on an organization, a place, an event, a person that is central to your social issue, and you're going to profile whatever you choose for it. And include a visual. It's important that you include a visual as noted on the prompt. And so it says it here. Create a visual profile also. That just means include a visual for it. And again, it should clearly explain what your stance is on your social issue. Okay, so that is the profile. And then we will move on to the fact sheet. Okay, this will be due January 22nd. And it's literally just like it sounds, a fact sheet, 1 to 2 pages, facts, graphics, bullets to inform and persuade in a neutral, objective tone and with the help of visual aids. Fact sheets communicate quickly specific points of information, strongly relying on logos or appeal to logic. They are simple arguments using a combination of visual and text written and targeted at a specific audience. Okay. Do some additional research on your topic, finding expert sources to establish your ethos or credibility. So you need scholarly journals, respected organizations, government agencies, books by noted professionals. 1 to 2 pages, around 500 words, with six sources. Reports on your topic. You can use columns, pictures, graphs, boxes, etc. Elements of visual design like fonts and colors. 6 sources, and then Chicago format. And this will be explained more in the folder for the fact sheets. I have 2 links that will help you with this. But essentially what I mean is that you will be using footnotes. So when you go to references, you just click wherever you want a footnote. So maybe this, then you click footnote. And then all you have to do is write the source information here for the footnote. Okay, so it's really easy to do that, but again, those websites will help you as well. And so I wanted to show you 2 just really quickly because they will come up in your folders. Here's the fact sheet for Planned Parenthood. Okay, so she starts with the basics. Okay, notice her footnotes here. The services, what they provide, right? Some graphics here, how they're funded. Okay, and then her bibliography. So this is broken down into really good sections here based on the information she wanted to provide. And then the other sample is the Free the Nipple. Okay, and this one is much different. She decided to go much more visual. So what I think was really clever, she found a graph or a map online that talks about the topless nudity laws by state. So green is everyone can go topless, orange is there's ambiguous laws, and red is women cannot go topless. And then she has 10 facts here, 10 facts you didn't know about topless rights, right? And then she has this here that clearly indicates her argument. And she has her citations and her bibliography right here. So 2 different approaches to the fact sheet, both equally valid. It really depends on your topic and how you want to approach the fact sheet. And then the last of the projects will be the commentaries. Okay, so after you have profiled and thoroughly researched your topic, you will write 2 commentaries. Your first will be a 3 to 4 page essay, and your second will be a creative commentary. For the creative, you can do whatever you want. Okay, it can be a formal commentary or parody, a commentary aimed at a specific social or age group, visual, such as a cartoon, a drawing, a Twitter message, more literary commentary, such as a poem. You can make a video. There's almost no limits, okay? Except that you have to have 1 essay and 1 creative, okay? So the essay commentary will literally explain your argument in an essay form, okay? And then the creative can be anything you want. So let's see here. Here's a sample essay commentary for Free the Nipple. She does a counter-argument rebuttal structure. Okay, first counter-argument and then she refutes it. So that's one way to go about it. 4th counter-argument, 5th, so on. This is a good structure for her topic because a lot of people might really believe these counter-arguments. They might really think that women should not be bare-chested in public. So she chose a good structure for her topic. And then here's the one for Planned Parenthood, okay? So she has her very, aggressive opinion in here about why Planned Parenthood should stay open, okay? So 2 different approaches to the essay commentary, but both do the same thing, okay? They both iterate the student's argument, and they do it really, really well, okay? And then I have the creative commentary sample. Okay, this is for Free the Nipple. It says, now post pics, excuse me, let's see here. It's Equal Rights for Women, the account. How to post pictures of topless women. Please copy this acceptable male nipple and paste it on top of all unacceptable female nipples. So this was really clever. And then it says, thank you for helping make our world a safer place, 1 male nipple at a time. So I thought this was really clever. Clearly her stance is that female nipples are exactly the same as male nipples, so why can't they be topless? So I thought this was very clever. So again, there's these samples and resources will come up within your weekly folders, but this video will be under paper resources here right underneath the prompts, so that every time there's a new prompt for the week, the profile or the fact sheet or the commentary, you can again return to this video and watch the portion for that prompt. But again, I wanted to give you this video that kind of tells you exactly where we're going even before we write the proposal, so that you can kind of see the larger picture of what we're doing this semester. So hopefully this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. I look forward to reading all of your work.